Within blood, there's really three parts: white cells, the red blood cells, and plasma. So the goal is to identify patients who've recovered from COVID-19 and then identify antibodies in their plasma to use it as a treatment strategy.
Since the early days of the COVID-19 pandemic, researchers have been looking at convalescent plasma as a way to battle the virus. Clinical trials have now been underway at the Lunenfeld Tannenbaum Research Institute located at Mount Sinai Hospital in Toronto for just over a month.
And the clinical trial is called CONQUER, as in we're hoping that this treatment will help us to conquer COVID-19. And what it involves is giving patients plasma or standard of care. Right now, we're including patients who are in hospital and those requiring oxygen.
Patients are approached by a research coordinator to make sure they are eligible for the trial, and the risks and benefits are explained. So far, about 60 patients have been recruited.
The majority of people who come into hospital really want to be part of clinical trials. And then since it's a randomized trial, they then get randomized to either the plasma or standard of care. And then we administer it intravenously, similar to a blood transfusion.
Convalescent plasma is considered safe, and while preliminary data is very encouraging, Dr. Fralick says the next big question is whether plasma treatment is effective and possibly life-saving.
The way this works is you got to resist the temptation to look at the data too early. So we need to wait till we have more patients who have been recruited into the study to know, does this work or does it not work? We've been going on for over a month now. Unfortunately, we need to be patient before we can take a peek at the data and see how well it works. There's risks with everything in medicine, so we want to make sure that this has clear benefits before we roll it out to anyone who gets COVID-19 and is hospitalized.
The other big question about convalescent plasma on people's minds is if and how they can donate their plasma to help others. Those who have recovered from a confirmed case of COVID-19 can do so by registering with Canadian Blood Services. For that and more on antibody testing, you can go to our website, citynews.ca. For City News, I'm Dilshad Burman.